You know when you read something and it just clicks? It's so clear, so persuasive, it almost feels effortless. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. That's not magic, it's a skill. And today, we're going to unlock that skill by zeroing in on the single most important building block of all great writing, the paragraph.
Okay, take a second and just read this paragraph on the screen. It's pretty good, right? It flows, makes a super clear point, and then backs it up with proof. It just works. But the big question is, why? I mean, you get it instantly, but have you ever really stopped to think about what's going on under the hood that makes it so effective?
Well, that's what we're diving into today. Because it turns out there's a hidden blueprint behind almost every great paragraph, a simple, repeatable structure. And I promise you, once you see it, you'll be able to use it for everything, making your emails, your essays, your reports, all of it way clearer and a whole lot more persuasive.
Okay, so let's unlock this blueprint. Think about it like this. Every strong paragraph, just like a well-built house, is made up of 4 essential ingredients. It's a structure you can follow every single time you write. So here it is, the 4 steps. First, you lay the foundation. That's your topic sentence. Then you build out the frame with your supporting sentences. After that, you fill in the walls with the details, your examples and evidence. And to top it all off, you put on the roof, the concluding sentence. Foundation, frame, details, roof. Let's break down how our example paragraph uses this exact blueprint.
All right, first up, the foundation, the topic sentence. This is, and I'm not exaggerating, this single most important sentence in the entire paragraph. It's basically a promise you're making to your reader. You're telling them, hey, this is exactly what we're about to talk about. If you nail this sentence, seriously, everything else just falls into place. And if we look back at our example, boom, it's right there. The very first sentence lays it all out on the table. Online education has become an essential tool in modern learning. It's totally clear, super direct, we know exactly what's coming next. That's our solid foundation.
Okay, foundation's down. Next up, we gotta build the frame. That's what supporting sentences do. They take that big idea from your topic sentence and start building on it. They explain it, they develop it, they give the why behind the what.
And you can see it right here. The paragraph doesn't just say online education is essential and then move on, right? No, it explains how. It tells us it helps students in rural areas, that it gives workers flexibility. These sentences are the frame, giving the whole argument its shape and substance.
Now for the part that really separates a good paragraph from a great one, the details, the evidence. This is where you prove you're not just making stuff up. Honestly, without evidence, a paragraph is just, well, it's just an opinion. But with evidence, that's when it becomes truly credible and convincing.
70%. See? A number like that just jumps off the page, doesn't it? It's so specific, it makes the whole argument feel real. But a number all by itself is just, a number. It needs context to really land a punch.
And here it is. That 70%, it's from a 2023 UNESCO report. All of a sudden, this isn't just an idea someone had, it's a fact, backed up by a major source. That shift right there, that's what gives writing its power.
And finally, every good house needs a roof. That's our concluding sentence. It really only has one job, to wrap it all up with a nice little bow. It restates the main idea, but, in a fresh way, and it gives the reader that feeling of, okay, got it, we're done with this point.
And check it out in our example. See how this last sentence kind of echoes the first one? But it's not just a repeat. It cleverly summarizes those key points about accessibility and flexibility we just learned. It ties the whole thing together perfectly. And just like that, the blueprint is revealed.
Okay, so we've taken a great paragraph apart piece by piece. Now for the fun part. Let's use that exact same blueprint and build a totally new one, right here from the ground up.
All right, let's do this. Let's say our topic is the importance of a healthy diet. So, step 1 of the blueprint, we need to lay that foundation with a really clear topic sentence.
Okay, how about this? Maintaining a healthy diet is crucial for overall well-being. Yeah, that works. It's simple, it's direct, it tells the reader exactly what's coming. Foundation, laid. Next, we need the frame. We gotta explain why it's crucial. So let's add this. Nutritious foods provide the energy needed for daily activities and support brain function. See? Now we're adding some real substance to that main idea. All right, time for some details, a little evidence. A good specific example is perfect here. How about, for example, eating fruits and vegetables can reduce the risk of chronic diseases.
That makes our argument feel way more real, doesn't it?
And now, to finish it off, let's put the roof on. A nice concluding sentence that sums it all up. Therefore, mindful eating is a fundamental investment in a long and healthy life. And there you have it, a perfectly built, persuasive paragraph, put together step by step with our blueprint. It's that simple.
Okay, so you've totally got the basic structure down. Now, let's talk about a few pro tips that'll take your paragraphs from just good to great. Think of this as the final polish.
First up, unity. This just means everything in the paragraph has to be about one thing. No getting sidetracked. Next, coherence. This is all about flow. Use words like so, however, or next to connect your sentences so they don't sound choppy. Then there's development. Basically, don't be vague. Give enough detail to actually convince your reader. And finally, variety. Mix it up. Use short sentences, long sentences. Keep things interesting so your reader doesn't get bored.
All right, let's zoom out for a second here, because we've been laser-focused on paragraphs, but what we're really talking about is so much bigger. We're talking about the core skill of communicating clearly.
Because this simple little blueprint, it isn't just for school essays, it is the fundamental building block of all good writing. That important email you have to send, a persuasive report for work, a clear explanation of a complex idea, they're all just a collection of strong paragraphs. You master this one thing, and you can build anything.
So, I'll leave you with a question. You have the blueprint now. It's in your hands. So, what idea are you going to build with your next perfect paragraph?